This episode is brought to you by GENESYS Network. Get ready for the blockchain revolution with GENESYS, introducing G-Chain, the ultimate solution for security, scalability, and speed. With 33 validators and 467 support nodes, G-Chain guarantees reliability and security. And thanks to staked proof of authority consensus, you'll enjoy shorter block times and lower fees. G-Chain is EVM compliant, allowing you to use all existing Ethereum tools. But wait, there's more. The first pre-sale for the GENESYS token begins May 5th with only 330,000 coins at a discounted rate of 87 cents, normally $1.85. Mark your calendars for the official MXC, Bitforex, and PTB exchange launch on July 15th. Don't miss out on this excitement. Join the G-Chain revolution today.
To Satoshis, this my Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. This my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my two Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis.
Yeah, that's where you need to get the real news at. Stop messing with them lames out there. CBTV. Let me out of here. Pop.
Fuck it. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it live. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto Blood. Round of applause. We got some pauses on them draws. We're going to talk about that with Binance. Oh, man, what is going on out here in these blockchain streets? I will go through all the topics today. I don't have them listed in the chat or in the description of the video today, but I'll go over them with you. But before we do that, I need you to do me a favor. You know what time it is. I need you to go ahead and smack yourself, ladies and gents. Go ahead and smack that like button right now for us. We need your help. I need your help to get more attention and more traffic to CBTV and these live streams. So please do me that favor. Scroll up and smack that thumbs up. And also, if you're new, go ahead and give it a subscribe, man. Subscribe to CBTV. It don't cost you nothing. I don't charge you nothing. I do have a premium YouTube members section, and they will be enjoying a nice interview I had with Gareth Soloway. Round of applause to Gareth Soloway. Had him on earlier today. Epic interview. So I'll have that available for my YouTube premium members. Look out for that later tonight. I'll be on a live, Twitter Spaces with Gareth tomorrow. So look out for that as well. He's invited me on to talk crypto markets. So we will be doing that tomorrow. So come on over. I'll give you guys more information on that when I have it available. I'll put it on the YouTube community post and on my Twitter. All right. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat rooms today. Anything for ClickSex. Binance doing withdrawals. They're doing pauses on those draws. That's what they're doing. We'll talk about that here in a second. Wisdom Bars in the building. One of my YouTube premium members, which I just talked about. Tyler in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Round of applause to him. S. Doyle said no. Binance paused withdrawals. Yes, they did. They did it twice. I think they're back up now. Again, we're going to go through all that here in a second. D. Fuentes in the house. Smash those like booties, please. Absolutely. Armand Clark in the house. Round of applause to him. My Canuck from the north. Or to the north, Tyler. Yeah, guys. Hope your weekends were good and relaxing. Mine was good weather, so I can't complain about that at all. But what I want you guys to do right now is go over to fairdesk.com. Actually, it's a link in the description of this video. In that link, it'll take you to this landing page where I am giving you guys deposit rewards up to $6,500, depending on how much you deposit. $150K, you get $6,500 in deposit rewards, all the way down to $5. If you got $100 to trade with just to test it out, you'll get $5 in deposit rewards. And those deposit rewards, guys, go against your losses, 60% of your losses, until that deposit reward balance is done. And they also go against, if you're winning, they go against your trading fees. All right. So a good help out there for you with Fair Desk, a partnership I have with them and Blood Analytics. Now, you don't have to sign up for Blood Analytics to enjoy this. You just have to click that link in the description of this video and sign up. But if you do want some help here in these choppy markets, you know, Blood Analytics, Cryptodamus, I said it. I'm gonna play you a clip in a second. I called the top on Pepe last week. I did. Just saying. Jamie in the house. Much love from Crypto Lifer. Oh, round of applause for my brother, from another Crypto Lifer. Thank you, Jamie, for tuning in. That's my guy. Hope he's doing well. But yeah, I called the top on Pepe. I'll play you a clip. Proof of top. Proof of Damis. How about that? Proof of Damis. I'll play it for you in a second. But bloodanalytics.com, if you guys are interested, check it out. I never did the Cinco de Mayo promo. Didn't have time. Was doing too much partying or something. I don't know. But I'll do a promo in the near future. But until then, if you want to save 50% off your 6-month and 12-month subscriptions with Blood Analytics, you can do that by signing up with the link in the description with Fair Desk. Okay. Deposit at least $1,000. Send me your UID number, and then I will generate a promo code worth 50% off for those 2 subscription models or levels. All right. This thing is on fire. We've been, since working out the kinks, we are on fire. We are making gains consistently and taking advantage of these swings, guys. So if you don't want, and it's auto trading, if you do it under Fair Desk, it is auto traded. Definitely check it out. It is well worth it if you put enough money in. Right? You know, you don't want to put I'm going to say a $500 in here, you know, on Fair Desk and think you're going to get your money back plus some based on what you spent on the Blood Analytics. It needs to be a decent amount of money. So think about that when you're ready. Mind of Tron is in the house. What's going on? Round of applause to him. The top was when BitBoy made a video how to buy Pepe. That may be quite true. That may be quite true. Tony C said I shorted Pepe. Oh, yikes. Good. Round of applause to Tony C. Now that I wouldn't that takes some balls right there, guys. I couldn't short Pepe. No way, Jose. Way too volatile. Could not do it. But I would say if you were in it on the long side, to go ahead and take some profits. I didn't have any, but I'm just saying I did call the top. We'll get into the details on that here in a little while. Follow me on Twitter, guys. This is where I'm most active. So get over there. I don't have a link in the description of this video, but it's simply CryptoBlood_. Okay, 10,000.8 followers, almost 11,000. Help me get there. If you guys want to reach out to me, you can do it there. All right. And speaking of Twitter, I just put this retweet out. You saw the commercial before going live. GENESYS pre-sale, GENESYS Network pre-sale is live right now. A 60% plus actually discount on the first round. I think they're starting these tokens off at 86 cents. There's only a minimum of $50 to participate in the pre-sale, up to $1,000 because they don't want too many. I don't want whales out there buying $10,000 worth of these tokens in one wallet. So $100 or $50 minimum per address, $1,000 max per address. Check it out. Listen, you think you missed out on Pepe. It's potentially not, I'm not going to say you're going to get these types of returns with Pepe, but the way this is being set up with, them basically going live on 3 exchanges on July 15th, is really going to set you up in a good position, in my opinion. So you definitely want to check that out. I think they're going live on PTB, MEXC, if I'm not mistaken. Not MEXC, it was another one. There's 3 major ones that they're going live on. So you guys definitely want to check it out. I have a link in the description, and there's actually a pinned message in the chat room. So go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested in GENESYS pre-sale. First round actually ends tomorrow, or Wednesday, so you want to take advantage of that as soon as possible if you're interested. Again, links in the description below. Even Gary V shouted them out a few weeks ago. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Follow me on Rumble. Rumble with me in the jungle. My 2 Satoshis. I'll drop a link for that right now in the live stream. Check me out there. All my uncensored and censored content from YouTube is available there. If you missed this one, go back and watch this. I'm going to zoom in if I can. Go back and watch this My 2 Cents video on Bud Light and what they did. I've got some more information and more news on Bud Light, which we'll talk about tomorrow. I got a special format for My 2 Cents tomorrow. Come tune in tomorrow at I want to say about 10 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. that is, in the morning. Come check me out. Living My 2 Cents. More updates, special format, special guests. So come tune in tomorrow. But yeah, if you haven't yet, go follow or check out the previous My 2 Cents video on Bud Light. Just insane. That woke, make it go broke. I'll tell you that much. Word of the day is, I don't know where the word of the day thumbnail is. Unfortunately, I don't have it. I don't know what happened. That's weird. But the word of the day is satiated or satiate. To satiate, right? Basically, it means to fully please someone to the max. So are you guys satiating your women out there? Are you? I mean, a round of applause if you are. I'm just saying. Let me see if you guys can use satiated or satiate in in today's video. Brit VR in the building. We've got Griff in the house. Round of applause to him. Tony Perry said he sold 80% of his Pepe after that stream last week. Thanks. All right, man. Round of applause to him. Reaping the benefits of CBTV. You guys know I don't give you no chaser, baby. It's no cut on my work, baby. It's blue magic over here. I stand by that. It's my product. I stand by it, like my man said. Who else we got here? Wokeholism. All right. Round of applause to that word. We should have made that the word of the day. Okay, for it wrong. Self-satiating. There we go. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty, guys. Let's take a quick look at the market cap on Crypto Slate. And currently, I'm doing a refresh. We're at $1.13 trillion market cap for the Bitcoin crypto markets in general. A decent dip here, guys. We were at, I think, 118 or 121 last week. May have been the high, 122, somewhere around there. But we're at 113 now. Bitcoin took a big hit earlier today, down 5%. We're up big on the trades today for Bitcoin. We're short on Bitcoin, short on Ethereum, and short on Binance. So triple short in effect right now. Make sure you guys definitely go check out Bloodalytics if you want that minute by minute action, active trading going on. But overall, a down market. XRP hit hard. We're going to talk about XRP in today's episode. As you guys saw on the thumbnail, it's over. It's over. Set up the firing squad. It's over. Line them up. XRP army. Sorry. Prisoners of war. You've been captured by CBTV and the gang. So give it up. Give it up. No, we'll take a look at the XRP situation, though. Dogecoin down 6.6%. Polygon down 7%. Solana, aka Windows 95, down 8.7%. Not looking good for the top cryptocurrencies at the moment. And hey, what did Crypto Blood tell you last week, guys? Don't and let me just say this before we move any further in this live stream. I just got to make this thing clear. Because I think what's happening, you got two camps. Okay, we got two camps of crypto commentary, influencers, whatever you want to call us. You got one camp that's telling you that we're going to go higher because the banks are, um, collapsing, and this is what cryptos all was made for, and yada yada yada. Okay, that camp that believes that narrative, I'm really not mad at them because I can understand how you can fall into that mindset, into that thinking. It's very easy to, because yes, crypto was made for the very thing that's going on in the banking system right now. It absolutely was. But unfortunately, things change. Okay. And markets change, and the participants change. I've been in it for 10 years. So I've seen a wide range or change in the sentiment and behavior of crypto traders, investors, or whatever you want to call them, degens. So I do have some different perspective. Not saying I have the right perspective all the time, but I'm just saying I have a different perspective than many of these newer people that's come into the space. But I say all that to say, you got that one camp, then you got another camp that's literally just telling you to buy because they're trying to sell to you, or they're trying to keep their bags afloat, and they want to push a narrative. And that's the group of individuals in this space that I really don't like, because they're doing you a disservice. Crypto will eventually do very well, and will again be that asset class that outperforms every other asset class as it has in the past. Not saying I'm a long-term believer in crypto. Am I a long-term believer in crypto in the United States? Not so much. But globally, yes, crypto is for the win, for sure. But if you're looking for Bitcoin and cryptos to go to the moon after the next or the following and the subsequent bank failures that occur, that I personally don't think that is the way it's going to play out. You're going to get hurt, in my opinion. In CB's opinion, if you think that that's the scenario, you're really going to be severely hurt in this coming, I would say, next 6 to 8 months. Hodl, as Stay Golden says, sure, absolutely hodl. But hodl with if you're going to hodl with the potential or understanding that you may lose, not on, not in real life, it's not realized gains, but on paper, you may lose another 50% of your portfolio before the bottom is in. 50 to 60% of your portfolio. If you're okay with that, then hey, so be it. But I think we head much lower in these markets, because you have to understand the market structure of cryptos. Bitcoin represents, and this is not something I've made up, can't take full credit on it. But Arthur Hayes really spells it out very eloquently about showing how Bitcoin and liquidity in the United States, US markets, pretty much are in tandem. They follow each other very, very closely. So as the banking crisis heats up, as we have these, potential debt ceiling issues and defaults and all the stuff that's going on around the country, and then the stack on top of that, you have, geopolitical issues, war, Ukraine, Russia, drones hitting Moscow. Come on now. Things are not in a space right now where Bitcoin is a flight to safety. It's not. It's a risk on asset, meaning it only is going to perform well and do well when people feel good about their portfolios in the stock market, people feel good about the economy, so on and so forth. So when shit hits the fan, guess what? Because Bitcoin and cryptos are risk on assets, people are going to flee from risk on assets to risk off assets, which is treasuries, T-bills, the dollar, but mostly treasuries and T-bills. I know you don't want to hear that. I know that's not what your crypto influencers are telling you. Of course not. They're not telling you the real. They're not giving you the real. Either they don't know it, lack of understanding, or they're being, you know, a little malicious with their message. But that's where we're going. I think we head lower, guys. I think we head lower as liquidity dries up in the U.S. markets. So will the liquidity in crypto. And we know that this market is very small. So when that happens, and if that happens, you're talking about very violent moves to the downside. So be prepared. Again, hodl if you want to. That's fine. But just have the correct context in which you're hodling and be prepared for 50, 60, maybe even 70% drawdowns from this level in your portfolio. Just got to give you the real. Round of applause, CB, giving you the real. So anyway, we've broken back down through that blue line there, guys. As you can see, we tried to keep above it, which was a very bullish move there. That was an attempt by the Bulls. Gosh, I can't even draw a circle anymore. Look at that. What the hell? Anyway, bounced off of that blue line, but ultimately rolled over, and we broke through it right here. And that was the start of a new leg down, guys. And we're almost, if I extend this outward, this red channel, we are now back in the middle, or actually below the middle of the channel. So we have to keep $26,500 Bitcoin. If we don't, then lower we go to $24,000 Bitcoin, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. You got to take it step by step, day by day. This is not, we're not going to go all the way down here to see Mr. Elmo at 12,000. No, it's a process. You'll see moves up, then a wave back down, move up, wave down. So to get to 12,600, I think it may take a few months. And of course, some gray swans or black swans even, but for sure, there are a couple of things that we know of that could be a catalyst to the downside. So we call those gray swans. So there are a couple of gray swans that I think over the next 6 months will occur that will make our way to $12,000 Bitcoin, and then from there we'll figure out where we go ultimately. Okay. This week in the economic calendar, we have nothing today, nothing tomorrow, but boy, look out for Wednesday because there will be fireworks. All right. CPI month to month, CPI year to year, and core CPI month to month come out on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. So please be aware of that. That may cause some volatility in the markets because we have right now the Dow Jones down, S&P up slightly. Both S&P and NASDAQ are pretty much unch. Russell 2K are down, and the Dow Jones are down almost 0.25%. But VIX is not moving either. Actually down a little bit. So we haven't even though we're seeing, some of the indices down today, the VIX is down as well. So it could be even worse, to be honest with you. It really could be worse. So tomorrow, nothing. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, fireworks. Thursday, fireworks. Thursday, we have PPI, core PPI and PPI, and unemployment claims. This is what the Fed really pays attention to, guys, and we'll see how this comes out. Gareth Soloway has some interesting commentary on the Fed moving forward. So all my YouTube premium members, look out for that video to drop uncut later tonight. But he definitely gives his 2 Satoshis on what's going to happen with the Feds going forward. Very interesting take, to be honest with you. Dixie is down, or actually up a little bit today. It was down earlier, but still hovering around the 101.41, 101 area. It's not much I can say. As long as it holds, then that is bullish for the Bears, for all risk on assets. Bullish for the Bears. Did you just hear what I said? Riddle me that, Batman. But yeah, that's where we are with things, guys. As you can see here, I'm going to play this really quickly. Hopefully you can hear this. but this is what I said last week about Pepe. Let me niggas. Okay, you guys hear that? All right. Let me, well, I'm not gonna rewind, but go watch the video from last week. It was with this thumbnail here. Go check it out. I talk about my thoughts on Pepe, and I gave you 3 signs why it was a bull trap. And good God Almighty, what do you know? What do you know? Sure enough, we're down 50% since then. Yep, 50%. So if you would have bought $1,000 worth, you would have lost 500 of that money since what, Friday. All right, Pepe coin has shot up. Listen to this, by 3,564% in the last 30 days, making its early investors millions. Yes, of course, the early ones were millionaires by now. I hope they sold some. I hope some of you sold some as well. Like matter of fact, I know some of you have. So good for you guys. I asked you last week if you were those that sold, and of course, some of you said you were. It has exhibited notable achievements in a short time frame as well. These include listings on some of the most prominent exchanges, including Binance, OKX, Gate.io, BitBite, Poloniex, and MEXC, to name a few. So that type of when you see that, that creates more opportunity for buying pressure, for buyers to come in. And that's what, as a bag holder, that's what you want. You want more liquidity. You want more availability for liquidity so people can pump it up further. Very similar to what's going to happen with, in my opinion, just my opinion, GENESYS token. You know, the pre-sale is going on now. You buy in at whatever it is, whatever, you know, at this round, I think it's 86 cents. And you can play it off of that, because on July 15th, they're being listed on a number of prominent exchanges. I think those exchanges include, let's see if I can scroll up and find out really quickly, or scroll down. I think they had them listed at some point. I should know this by now. They are going to be listed on, let's see here. Keep scrolling. I think it's coming up here. So they're going to be listed on Bit4X. They're going to be listed on PTB, which is a bigger one. And then they're going to be the big kahuna is MEXC. So they're going to be, I was correct earlier. They are being listed on MEXC July 15th, guys. So that, again, is going to increase liquidity and eyeballs to the GENESYS token. Same concept happened with Pepe. Of course, on a larger scale, but it is what it is, and that's how it all formulates, guys. So just keep that in mind. Do I think the move is over to the downside from the top, 50% from the top? No, I think it's heading lower. Especially, what did I say in the last video? Especially if you see the markets go lower, like Bitcoin is going lower, the crypto markets are going lower. So you're going to have people, it's a lose-lose situation, basically, is what I said last week. Because if the markets go up, then people are going to sell Pepe. If the markets go down, even more people are going to sell Pepe. Lose-lose, in my opinion. It is what it is. Courtney Johnson says, what wallet does GENESYS use? What do you mean? You can do it on Polygon, I think. Pepe heading back to the bottom of the crypto pond. Yeah, David Brombolo is in the house. Shout out to him. So guys, Pepe, man, was a great ride, but what it shows us, and it should for you as well. It shows me, and it should show you as well. It should show you that the crypto markets are still frothy. There's still some washing out to do. You don't see bottoms in the market with stuff like this, and you damn sure don't see the start of a bull market start with a meme coin. No, the bull market is going to start with Bitcoin. The bull market is going to start with an Ethereum. The bull market is going to start with the top coins. Then it trickles down to some of your altcoins. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Next, Ethereum withdrawal queue drops to 0. Round of applause. So remember, I was telling you guys from the transition, the Chappella upgrade, and the ability for people to withdraw their staked ETH after that upgrade. Well, that queue dropped to 0 earlier this morning. So I mean, at that point, there were no more requests for withdrawals, which you could look at glass half full or glass half empty. I'll let you guys draw your own conclusions on that. But there are 30,500 pending validators waiting to enter the queue. So meaning waiting to become stakers, right? So they're looking to stake their coins and become validators. And at the time of writing it right now, there are only 95 validators looking to exit. So a far cry from a few weeks ago when there were thousands of people queued up waiting to get their ETH. To me, that doesn't necessarily mean a bullish sign, though. That just means that now the queue is cleared and people can do what they want and do what they please with the Ethereum that they have unlocked now. They can sell when they see Bitcoin, breach through critical support levels. That those ethers are now immediately available to be sold or bought. Depends on which way you want to look at it, but that's how CB looks at the situation. But overall, that's great. People have the queue has cleared, and hey, on to the next milestone for Ethereum, which hopefully is something to do with fixing this damn congestion that we have on Ethereum as well. We'll talk about Bitcoin's congestion later, but man, I guess you guys thought that this upgrade was actually going to fix and speed up the Ethereum network. No, it just shows me that ain't nobody using the Ethereum and Bitcoin network. That's all it shows me. Because now that people are using it, we're seeing these jam ups. We're seeing the costs go up. The ordinals frenzy on Bitcoin has caused Bitcoin to jam up and become. Listen, this shows me that no one is using these blockchains, guys. Not yet. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry to rain on your parade. It's all speculation at this point and HODL. No one's actually using these blockchains. MicroStrategy is using their money to buy Bitcoin, though. It says that they've increased their Bitcoin holdings for an 11th consecutive quarter. The company is the largest corporate holder of the primary cryptocurrency, owning 140,000 Bitcoin. It accumulated its stash at an average price of $29,803. Thought that was an interesting tidbit there for you. I still have my opinions about MicroStrategy's strategy, no pun intended, in regards to accumulating BTC. But we'll leave that for a future video. I would not be accumulating by borrowing to get it. Now, some of their debt was issued at very low interest rates, and they have maybe 4 or 5 years to roll that debt over before that debt has to be rolled over to a higher interest rate. So one could look at it that way. But again, I won't get into it today. I just want to let you guys know MicroStrategies has increased their Bitcoin holdings for 11 consecutive quarters. Out of Crypto Potato, as well, Voyager Digital, to liquidate its assets after 2 failed agreements. Oh my God. Thanks, US. Thanks, US regulatory agencies. Thanks, still every coin, aka SEC. Thank you. Voyager Digital is planning to self-liquidate its assets and shut down operations after failing to secure purchase deals with Binance as well as FTX.US. Wish I had a According to the court filing on May 14th, the estimated initial recovery of Voyager's customers was found to be roughly 35.72%. So what does that mean? That means they're only going to get 35% of their money back, unfortunately. Now, if the US regulators wouldn't have butted their heads into the mix and allowed Binance to go ahead and purchase Voyager when they wanted to, I would assume that customers would have gotten 100% of their money back. But now they're only getting a third of their money back. So again, round of applause to the Still Every Coin committee. Still Every Coin Big Titty committee. Boy, I tell you. Armand Clark said, May 14th, we in the future. It's my favorite black home key crypto blood type. How's your handle? Shout out to Crocodile Dundee and his cousins. Y'all want more smoke? You can come with it. May 4th. May 4th. May 4th. Those providing liquidity for Bitcoin and others enjoying the fruit of the trader's labor. Yeah, it's unfortunate, guys. That's what's going down. So to just break it down even further, so 38 of the unsupported tokens, such as Tron, Solana, Algorand, CeeLo, and Avalanche, and some others, cannot be withdrawn and hence will be liquidated and returned to customers. So I'm wondering what price they'll be liquidated at. Is it going to be a favorable price or at current market price? How is that going to work? I'm not sure. Now, the other 67 coins that are supported assets, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, will be able to be withdrawn with the allowable percentage of their holdings directly. So meaning if you had, $100,000 worth of Bitcoin on Voyager's platform, well, you'll be able to withdraw 35,720 bucks worth of that Bitcoin. Because remember, they're making a haircut there of damn near 70%. So just giving you guys an update on that if you aren't involved in the Voyager situation. On to the next one, Decrypt Media. Binance pauses Bitcoin withdrawals, blames network congestion. Yes, as my man says over there on Gentleman of Crypto, Bitcoin Zay, pause them draws. And that's exactly what happened at Binance yesterday. Twice, my friends. They paused those draws. Listen, if they're not your keys, it is not your keys. I'm just saying. So, round of applause to all those that keep their draws in their own closets or drawers. You keep your drawers in your drawers. Round of applause to yours. But that's not even really the situation or the topic really I want to cover. Is more so about, Binance calling Bitcoin withdrawal pause a learning opportunity. What do you mean by that? So Binance twice paused Bitcoin withdrawals from its platform in the past 24 hours, citing quote unquote a congestion issue. That's not good, man. You get people scared when you do stuff like this. And of course, that's exactly what happened on crypto Twitter. People started speculating, is Binance insolvent? Blah, 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 blah. I don't think they are. But I think what happened was they had a fixed network fee for their withdrawals. So people, and they weren't paying attention to the increase in the network fees on Bitcoin. And so they were losing money on every withdrawal from Binance. And so they had to pause them draws, ladies and gentlemen. They had to pause them draws. Goes on to say here, this is what Binance said. We're looking to enable Bitcoin Lightning Network withdrawals for users within the next few months. The BTC Lightning Network works just like any network. Users can withdraw via the Lightning Network from the Binance platform into their private wallets. More details will be shared by our team once they are available. So I'm not a huge fan of the Lightning Network, but at least that is a, hopefully, solution to this clogged mempool situation. But again, it just shows me, guys, that ain't nobody been using Bitcoin. Ain't nobody been using Ethereum. Because if they were, then we would already be in this problem. We would already be hitting this wall. We saw it happen back in 2018. Actually, 2017, Bitcoin had the same issue. Because people were actually transferring Bitcoin across the network, not just speculating with it on exchanges. So, sorry, Bitcoin, Ethereum, not ready for prime time. Round of applause for not being ready for prime time. Not yet, my friend, not yet. Next article we are going to take a look at is an article highlighting the cowardness of the Democratic Party. Round of applause for the demos. The donkeys, ladies and gents, the donkeys. So what we have going on here, let me remove that highlight. So Rep. Tim Emer claims Democrats support his anti-CBDC bill, but can't say it publicly. What a bunch of... I'm not going to even go there. Introduced in February, the legislation would prohibit the Federal Reserve from issuing a central bank digital currency directly to Americans or using the technology to shape monetary policy. It would also make the U.S. central bank subject to greater oversight when studying or piloting a digital dollar. So a lot of people on the right are down for this. Ironically enough, RFK Jr. is also, who's a Democrat. I'm actually liking a couple of his pillars that he's running on. He really may be a give Trump a run for his money, to be honest with you, because they need somebody on the Democratic side, because Sleepy Joe might not wake up before we get to the next presidential election. He might fall asleep and not wake back up, if you know what I mean. Read between the lines on this. But this is interesting to see that there are some Democrats that are, behind this, but they're scared to speak up, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anybody that's voting for Democrats, man, you should go talk to Crocodile Dundee and join his crew, because nonsense. Be in crypto. Coinbase SEC war heats up with CEO's public criticism of regulators. Yeah, I like this guy, man. At first, I thought he was bought. I really did. I thought Wall Street bought him and had him compromised. But that is not the case here, guys. He is really attacking and going at Gary Gensler over at the Steal Every Coin Commission. He's going at him hard. Big time. The legal battle between Coinbase and the Securities and Exchange Commission, aka Steal Every Coin Commission, escalated with fierce rhetoric on Monday. Yeah. So Brian Armstrong is very upset, as he should be, at the way the SEC is handling regulatory issues in regards to cryptos here in the United States. He's actually going out. This is not in this article, but I did see this. He's going to visit the UAE very soon. I don't know what he's going to do over there, but he's going to talk with them because they're doing crypto and regulating it the right way over in the UAE. So he's going to visit them Coinbase team is, I guess, to see, get some insight or whatnot. But, I don't know. So there are rumors that Coinbase was going to leave the United States, but you got to listen to the verbiage here because it's not clear and cut. I'm going to highlight what I mean. So on this rumor about Coinbase leaving the United States, he said Coinbase is not going to relocate overseas. We're always going to have a U.S. presence, but the U.S. is a little bit behind right now. A U.S. presence. Yeah. Doesn't mean that they're going to have a U.S. main presence. They may have some satellite shit going on, little small operations, but they may move their operations out of the United States. We know they're opening up and got registered in the Bahamas or the Bermudas, I'm sorry. So we know they're positioning themselves already. I think they are going to move a lot of their operation outside the U.S. and have a small U.S. arm. But they got to go elsewhere to make money, guys. I don't know how that works when in regards to being publicly traded on the U.S. exchange, but it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. But on to the final article for today. Where are my XRP army men and women at? Round of applause for them. Stand up. Salute the God. Crypto blood. You better stand up when I walk in the room. Can Ripple price recover after breaking a critical support area? Yep. I'm going to tell you right now before we even get into the nitty-gritty on this one. I think, the markets are rolling over. We saw what was going on in the markets. This is just a down day in the crypto markets, for sure. But I have a hunch that people are starting to, either some insiders know some stuff that's happening, or they're getting scared of the verdict that Crypto Blood told them was going to happen a year and a half ago. I told you that Ripple was going to lose against the SEC. You can't win against still every coin commission. It's impossible. You see all the other stuff, all the other verdicts. You look at, I hated how the outcome of the library case went for them versus the SEC. What an absolute shame and sham. But you see what happened with those cases. Shout out to Reggie Middleton. I was about to say Reggie Miller. Shout out to Reggie Miller too. Indiana Pacers, they did their thing back then. Never got a ring. Jordan stopped all that. But we've seen the various outcomes. And to this point, I think the SEC has a Mayweather record right now. Flawless. 48-0, whatever Mayweather's record is. Come on now. And you think XR Ripple of all the companies, all these other ones that went down, rest in peace, RIPs, all those other companies, you just know for sure Ripple's gonna win. All right, man. All right. So the XRP price has decreased over the past few weeks and just lost a crucial support level. The RSI and price action both indicate more downside is expected. And again, I think a lot of this has to do with potentially insiders knowing something that we don't. Just like Pepe Coin, I think insiders pumped Pepe up because they knew Binance was about to list it. It only takes one person, two people to know. And more than two people know. And then that news trickles down slowly but surely. And then you get the build up behind the scenes before the news comes out. Miraculously, right? The market just knew Pepe Coin, something big was going to happen. No, people knew that it was being listed on Binance. The price of Ripple's XRP has lost a crucial support level, which puts the entire previous bullish structure at risk. So I personally think that Ripple lost this level because it is a harbinger word that we've used on CBTV in the past. It's a harbinger of things to come in regards to this verdict. Now, it doesn't mean, I have to always reiterate this for you XRP army heads. Just because they lose does not mean that XRP goes to zero. No, not at all. XRP is, I mean, it has a blockchain. They've got the XRP ledger. That's global. You know, XRP doesn't just operate within the United States. It'll just be a hit to confidence or a shock to the hit to the price initially. And then it'll build a base at some point down the line and move up, I guess, at some point. But just again, as I told the ones that are hodling, if you're a hodler XRP, please be aware. In your case, unlike hodlers of just the cryptocurrency market in general, in your case, just know that you might lose 90% of your money in the next 2 weeks or a month or whatever. You might lose 60 to 90% of your money. I'm just saying. So if you're willing to lose 90% to then try to gain it back, well, good luck, because that'll take 1,000% move up to get back to just where you were before you lost to 90%. I'm just saying. I know the math is, not on point, but it's close. Imagine having XRP for years, made money, and then because Mr. My Two Satoshi said, so sell it and it takes off. Imagine it. Imagine it. Imagine it. Imagine it. Yes, imagine that, Crocodile Dundee. But imagine how right Mr. Bloodalytics, Cryptodamus, CB has been, though, in the past. I mean, my hit rate, I don't know, man. Ripple gonna rip you a new hole. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Someone said XR rip. That's funny. SEC never lost a trial when the people being sued had the money to fight it. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. You really think it's just about money to win a case? No, bro. It's corruption at the fullest and highest level. Money means nothing to them. They don't care about your money. They want power. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Stay Golden said, I'm hodling and buying top ramen noodle soup and Chef Boyardee's and toughing it out. Hey, man, Stay Golden. Do your thing. Round of applause to the dedication. So, again, I'm just saying here, guys, be careful. I don't know, and I'm not right 100% of the time, only 99%. Round of applause. No, but seriously, be careful out there with XRP. Be careful with the crypto markets in general. I think we head lower. And with that being said, heading lower really means a big move down for the altcoins specifically. You got to be careful there. I've been through it a few times now. Been through a few bear markets, and it ain't over. And the way I know it's not over is because we have things like Pepe going up 3,500% in a month. There's still froth out there, and you just want to be careful. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell. I'll be doing another stream later tonight to go over in detail what's going on with the GENESYS token pre-sale. Again, that may be a nice one for you to position yourselves in, because on July 15th, they are going live on MEXC, BTB, and BitForex, which will add a lot of liquidity to that token, so you can get it at a discount right now in round one, which ends May 10th. Minimum deposit of $50 USDT. A max of 1,000 per wallet, but they've got collaborations with the NBA. They're actually doing, like I said, I'm going to do another video that kind of goes in more details about what GENESYS Network is all about and the pre-sale and stuff later tonight. And maybe I can try to get one of the founders on with me. That'll be great if I can get them on and they can answer any questions for you. I'll see if I can do that. But definitely check them out. 86 cents right now in the first round of pre-sales. I got a link in the description of this video and also pinned at the top of the chat room. That is it. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe again. That's my 2 Satoshis. I'm out of here. Holla.
My 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. This my 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. Yeah, that's where you need to get the real news at. Stop messing with them lames out there. CBTV. Let me out of here. Pop. This my 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. This my 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis, this my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. Yeah, that's where you need to get the real news at. Stop messing with them lames out there. CBTV. Let me out of here. Pop.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.